Hello, Facebook. Welcome to my spotlight. My name is Cam Alexander. Even though you don't need to know all that, but anyway, I'm having a discussion on Bible truths, and there's so many discussions and speculation and talk and assumptions about the tribulation and what's going to happen and how it's going to play out and where we fit in as people of God and where we're going to be when the tribulation began or take place. So this segment is based on true or false question. So let's see what I have here. First question says, isn't the great tribulation yet to come? True or false? The answer is a definitely yes, that's true. See, the terrible tribulations, and it's going to be terrible, will cover the earth just before Jesus' return. When Jesus returned to this earth, the purpose of his returning is to deliver his people. So the question is, or should I say, the speculation is that he's going to come and deliver his people before the tribulation take place. If I'm not mistaken, this is where a lot of people spin this web of secret rapture. Well, supposedly people of God will be magically taken from the earth, just disappear out of thin air. And let's say if I'm driving a car and I got my family and I'm unsaved and I'm gonna be poofed out of the car and then the car crash and then, use your imagination on what may or may not happen to them. But anyway, let me stay on topic. Okay, once again it says, it is true that a terrible tribulation will cover the earth just before Jesus' return to deliver his people. Daniel described it as a time of trouble. So even though we're experiencing a lot of things in this world right now, as I speak, we're facing a pandemic of a coronavirus, COVID-19. Although it has killed a lot of people worldwide and millions of people have been infected by it, and many have recovered, and many have it, but they're asymptomatic, which means they become a carrier and possibly infecting thousands of others if they don't get tested so they can figure out how to quarantine themselves to not infect other people. But that goes to the having an understanding about love. So yes, even though all this is going on, this is not the time of trouble. These are challenging times, but the type of trouble that Daniel is speaking of has yet to come. Now, I'm going to go back and read that one more time. Daniel described it as a time of trouble such as never was. However, which is in Daniel 12:1. However, in Matthew 24 to 21, Matthew 24:21, refers to the awful persecution of God's people during the Dark Ages when millions were slain. So, this just gave me a whole different perspective on what this is talking about. So here we are. Matter of fact, give me a moment to pause. Let me go grab my Bible. I apologize for not being completely ready, but this is my first official video that I'm doing to begin this work that God called me to do a long time ago. And I've been contemplating and not contemplating, but in a decision making process on how to get started and what to discuss. And frankly, God has prepared me for everything that need to be said. So, and He will continue to feed me as I share with you. So, give me a brief moment and let me go in. All right, I'm back. Here we go. We're gonna go to Daniel 12, verse 1. Daniel 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, and the great prince will standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was a such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And the book meaning the book of life. So here's the thing. God is keeping record. He has his recording angels. Every one of us have a recording angel that records everything that we do or don't do according to God's will. So we will have to answer to our actions of what we did and how we did things on earth. Yes, Jesus died on the cross to save us and save us from sin. But think not that there's nothing we have to do. He paid the price to make it possible for us to be able to come before the throne of God. Because sin separated us from God. So, because there was no other way other than death and the shedding of blood, the remission of sin could not take place. Now, the first example of that was in the beginning when God slayed an animal and covered Adam and Eve's sin when they broke the commandment of not eating on the forbidden tree. So, and we're going to go to Matthew 24:21. Matthew 24:21. Okay. And Matthew 24:21 says, For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And I'm going to keep reading. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Now what this is saying, that it's going to get so bad that unless the end comes first, then no flesh will be saved. The end meaning when Christ comes. Unless Christ come early than he expected to or planned to, no one will be saved through this tribulation. So, did you get that? It has said nothing about those that remained, meaning nobody has already been taken away. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Okay, next question says, since the Lord is coming as a thief in the night, how can anyone know anything about it? Great question. Let's discuss that. Hold on one second. Give me a minute. I gotta step away. Oh, I thought I stopped the video. Well, now I gotta erase and start over.